The first 90 days are critical to any organization. For our success at Ceriso, it's the stepping stone into the future. We must focus on the 3 to 5 quick wins to propel us into the second phase of the transition, which you will see in a couple of slides. We know that in the first 90 days we can and need to consolidate our HR goals, adjust HR benefits, implement an effective employee recognition program, and establish an effective organizational design. Now that we've clearly outlined our new challenges, I'd like to take you through the details of each category. We start with consolidating our HR goals. We want the phrase "One Ceriso" to mean more than just a tagline. The entire organization will align from top to bottom with our overarching strategy clearly communicated. This will allow us to clearly focus, increase motivation, improve group cohesion, and work toward a single goal. The second task to be complete in the first 90 days will be to create and normalize a pay and benefits scale. This cannot be a distraction. It must be addressed early and head on. It will be data driven, designed with as much objectivity and consistency as possible, and this will allow us to improve and implement a performance review process that will boost productivity at all levels, specifically those in the middle. This leads right into the next step, implementing an employee recognition program that is aligned with our mission. At Ceriso, we want to boost morale early. We want to increase productivity. An effective recognition program is not all about dollars and cents. We want Ceriso to be a place where you want to be, a place where you want to grow and develop personally and professionally. Finally, we will establish a framework for our organizational design. We will seek to implement a matrix where resources can be used efficiently, teams can coordinate across the enterprise, and ultimately empower our leaders to make decisions quickly as they maneuver throughout the different layers of leadership. There will be many other tasks completed within the first 90 days, but this gives you an initial phase of the transition plan.
In addition to the short-term goals, we will pursue 4 pillars which will form the foundation of longer-term integration of HR services at Ceriso Dental. Consistent policies will drive the HR practices at every location. The new framework will allow for limited amounts of localization where it is deemed value-added. The primary driver for this change is to create one shared identity for all Ceriso employees, to treat all employees fairly, and to ensure consistent application of Ceriso values. Specific recruiting and retention areas that will be targeted are succession planning, internal promotion, and employee development. Over time, this effort will increase employee engagement, reduce turnover, and leverage synergies across the company by minimizing boundaries between divisions. A consistent policy for performance appraisal and compensation will be applied. This doesn't mean that pay scales will be equal, but they will be equivalent based on local cost of living. Recognition and compensation are important aspects for our employees, and we want to ensure consistent and equitable treatment across Ceriso. In order to tie all these pieces together coherently, we need to ensure that the supporting systems and software are effective and accessible to all. The ultimate goal is to eliminate duplication, support the local HR reps, and increase our ability to manage and leverage our talent pool.
The 30-day plan for Ceriso HR includes leveraging HR training events and meetings, especially joining corporate, regional, and divisional efforts. Matrix reporting relationships can include matrixed or direct reporting to division heads, and leadership training programs are important for anyone in the company aspiring to be a leader. Employee recognition systems are great for morale, and internal consulting can cover a multitude of topics such as employee relations, organizational design, organizational development, workforce planning, compensation, benefits, and executive coaching. The 360-degree assessment system is also all-encompassing to include online personality profiles, leadership evaluations, employment assessments, exit interviews to discover why people keep leaving, and an employee referral system. Another bonus is the tuition assistance for those who are currently in colleges or aspiring to attain additional degrees. Relocation systems will also be important because the company wants to continue expanding globally. The Ceriso HR 3 to 6 month plan includes a common recruiting system, and as well as expanding the payroll third-party partnership. HR policy standardization is going to be critical, and this will probably be standardized within 30 days or 6 months. The Ceriso HR 6 to 12 month plan includes performance management system for non-managers, rolling out the enterprise HRIS and employee data system, and the learning management system to make sure people not only reach all their compliance training requirements, but also have the opportunity to learn new skills.